Hey YouTube, this is Double Critter here with a deck profile of my nearly completed Aqua deck that I'm going to be using at the qualifier on the 28th of September in Sheffield. So here we go. First off is off the kick deck Eric. Good when you want to get a great feature hand from using its skill of Counter Blast Run, put into soul, look at the top 5 cards to get a grade 3. If you don't get grade 3, it's good because you get to shuffle your deck from that skill, because that does always help when you do that. Now on to the triggers. For Supersonic Crusader, it's just put this into your soul. If you have a Aqua Vanguard, choose one card from your damage zone and flip it face up after if you do any counter blasts, so that's quite good. Now on to my heal triggers. It's Medical Officer of the Rainbow Elixir, sorry, not Elixir. So no trigger, no effects on it, but it's just a good card for heal triggers. Now on to the stand trigger. Pyoxian Being Blue Dragon Soldier. I'll probably pronounce the first bit wrong, but who cares? It's got really nice art. I just love lizards, and it looks really cool with laser. On to draws. I use Pyoxian Communication Sea Otter Soldier. It's just so cute. I know I said cute. I rarely like really cute things, but this one is the only cute card I like in Aqua. This is the only proxy in this deck at the moment. Is just one more. I begin soon when it comes through the post. Is my Emerald Shield Pascals, the perfect cards. I'm so glad that I got these because they're really cool art. It reminds me of Assault and any other cards with like a shield. On to 2 Tier Knights Theos. I only won 2, but I can won 3, but I won 2 because I rarely use it as a Vanguard. I only would run it as a Vanguard or a rear guard to boost cards. I mostly have it boosting my Vanguard if I don't have a specific card at the time to boost my Vanguard. Then on to Tier Knight Chris, whatever it says. It's good for like boosting because you just can't blast run against an extra 1,000. It's good just for boosting, I say, not, and it can be good for attacking if you have the damage for it. I only wanted this one because it just bounces back to hand if your attack hits the Vanguard. So it's Stream Trooper. It's a good discard for just boosting, then return back to hand. Then I only won one of Storm Rider Egen or whatever it says. It's like Basil gets extra 2,000 on its attack when it hits Vanguard. For first turn, it switches with a card behind it. Then 2 Dex Reapers. You Soul Blast 1 and it gains an extra 6,000 if it boosts a card with Maelstrom in its name. So that can work if you're using Maelstroms. But it's awkward sometimes to do it when you end up with there's one card left in your soul and it's a Maelstrom and you need to keep the Maelstrom in your soul to keep your Glory Maelstrom at 13. Now on to my last grade 1 is Storm Rider Nicholas. It's the same as Basil, except it doesn't get a power boost. But you can't blast 1, end of the battle that this unit attack a Vanguard. If you have an Aqua Force Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose another of your Aqua Force Vanguards in the same column as this unit to exchange position. You have to counter blast it. I only want 1 because I would probably just use it as Vanguard. On to grade 2s now. I won 3 Storm Rider Basils. It's good because it's 8k vanilla And if it hits the Vanguard, and if it's the first run, it gains the extra 2,000, so it'd be 10k. Yeah, 2k, 2,000, so it'd be 10k. Like that then, but that only gets it when it attacks. If it's the first attack, and it still switches if it's the first attack, but not the first attack. If it's not the first attack, it doesn't switch. Then 3 Tier Knights Lazarus. I just love this artwork on it. Even the sword. People think the sword looks like a whip, but it's a sword. This artwork looks awesome. Then 2 Tier Knight Valeria. It only gets its effect if it's the 4th battle or more, and you can retire a rear guard on your opponent's side if it hits the Vanguard. Then 2 Battle Sirens Theresa, I think it's pronounced, but when this unit attacks, if you have an Aqua Force Vanguard, it gets an extra 3,000. It's an arcade card, so I won 2. Then I've also won Marine General of the Restless Tides Argos. It has hit the Vanguard, and then you can draw a card. 4th. If it's the 4th battle, then you draw a card. Storm Rider Damien. Can't blast 2. Same as the grade 1. It has a hit. And can't blast 1 to switch it. Now on to grade 3s. 2 Tri-Stinger Dragons. Just in case I don't get my glory. I won 2 of these, so that's. Its skill is Limit Breakers when this unit attack. No, sorry. Wrong bit. Everybody knows what Limit Breakers. Choose one of your Aqua Force rear guards, and that unit gets 3,000 till the end of turn. So sometimes you can, if you get a stand trigger, that's good because you get to give the boost to the one that you stood. Put those two in the wrong order. Then it's on to my Blue Storm Dragon Maelstroms. Everybody knows what the Maelstrom skill is, so I will say it. Limit Breakers when it's the 4th or I think it's 4th battle. It gains 5k, and then when unit attacks hits, you may pay the cost of Count Blasting 1. This unit you may pay the cost. If you do, you draw a card, choose 1 card from your opponent's rear guards and retire it. So you get to retire a card. But if you have no other Aqua Force on the battlefield, it loses 2k. So if you use it, luckily my deck's all Aqua Force, so I don't have to worry about that. Now on to my most favourite Aqua Force card is the Blue Storm Supreme Dragon Glory Maelstrom. It's a limit break of 5. Can't blast 1. Your opponent, you gain 5,000, 5k like Maelstrom does. But it also can stop your opponent using any grade 1s or higher from their hand to guard. So all they will have to use are grade 0s or interceptions. And same with that one. If you have no Aqua Force on the field, it loses 2k. No, I'm lucky I don't use any other things except Aqua Force, but it also has an extra effect. The Lord effect is if you have a unit without same clan in its unit, this unit cannot attack, so I'm lucky. So this has been Double Critter. Sorry, can't speak. This has been Double Critter with a deck profile of my Aqua Force. So, bye.